Hey guys, it's Cthulthu here. Today I'm going to be making yet another bank video. It has been 3 months since my last one, so a quarter of a year. And in that time I've gone from 1.3 billion, which is what it was at last video, to now 1.66 billion. So that's 100 million every month somehow. So I'm going to show you my bank. It's probably not changed too much. We'll start with the food. So tab 1, as usual, my cash, my tockles, and my food. Then tab 2, I've got my pots. I keep plenty of prayer pots for Slayer, plenty of Saradim brews, and enough restores for Dagonoth King's tasks. That's why I also keep plenty of anti-poison plus plus. Well, I say plenty, but maybe 33 isn't that many. Then all the other basic pots. We've got overload. I haven't got 3 dose, so I've got to have to get some. And obviously I'm pretty low on them now. I'm pretty low on these as well, extreme attack and strength. I'm gonna have to make some soon. But yeah, herbs from Slayer, not very many. I sold my piles during a double experience weekend, but I haven't got much of it back for some reason, probably because I haven't had many aberrant spectres task. But otherwise, yep. And also I sold my nests before double experience weekend because the prices of all the herbs and the nests, they all peaked, so I decided it'd be a good time to sell. Okay, so my third tab, this has become more of a PKO's tab now. Seeing as I joined Dragonwood and I'm free to play PKing a lot more. Also have some pay to play PK gear. Not that I do that much of it. As you can see, there you go, my corrupt dragon mace, my corrupt Statius plate legs. I'll have to find a use for those because now they're degraded. I'll have to finish using them off. Plenty of DDSs, anchovy pizzas, you know how it is, if you PK that is. Keep Zami arrows and Saradim arrows for God Wars. Those are really nice items to have, because obviously when you get KC you want to melee, and so you don't need any arrows. You can have these arrows in your inventory, and you don't have to wear any inferior items otherwise. My teleports tab, as usual, it's pretty big. Lots of runes, 23k death runes. I got those from using my Slayer points, a video which I showed recently. 80, no, round about 100 glories. I decided to just buy a ton now, because I hate recharging them, even if it is me using the Geezer Titan to recharge them. I still hate doing it. So I've just bought plenty, so I don't have to worry about it for a little while now. New addition, obviously, the teleport scrolls, because those were an obvious recent addition to the game. I've got my teleport tabs here now, Birmhaven, Tavley and Remington. All the others are probably easy to get to, so which is why I haven't made any others. Staffs, lots of lava staffs from Slayer, which I won't sell. These horrible Goblin and Dorgish Khan spheres, which have, well, they ruin the graphics of them now. I don't know why. No one knows why. Pure Essence, yet another item I sold before double experience weekend. I had about 110k, but those peaked as well, so I decided to sell them. Moving on to my junk tab, lots of effigies. Here I've got my 99 hunter effigies. Then below I have my, not 99, 97 hunter effigies. Below that I have my 97 agility effigies. And then otherwise these are just random 97 effigies ready to get done anytime I want. So I can get the lamps and use them on whatever skills I want. Also have my my junk pumpkin, 120 mil of pure junk, and that's pretty much it. All standard items for a junk tab, I reckon. All these tools, 160 Castle War tickets, hoping to get 300 for Halo. In fact, I think I might do that after this video. Move on to the clues tab. I thought I was going to be getting rid of all this when Elites came out, but obviously you still get a lot of hard clues, and they still drop pretty decent stuff, so I've decided to keep all of it. Fire battle stars from Slayer, biscuits, which obviously you can't sell on the Grand Exchange. I don't even know if I'm going to keep them. I'll probably just drop them. I used to have 4 piles of firelight. Unfortunately, I dropped them just before they decided to make them sellable on the Grand Exchange, so I missed out on probably like 300k profit there. Mud pies, plenty of those because I keep accidentally using them for the clues. Okay, so let's move on. My resource tab and my summon tab. Plenty of resources, all from Slayer obviously. Standout would be 326 runite bars and the 434 runite ore. I get lots of these from Dark Beasts, and these I get lots from Ice Strike Worms. Lots of charms, but I'm thinking of just dropping them because I have no intention of ever training something again. The only reason I'd keep them is to maybe use them in the future to make these pouches, but pouches are cheaper to buy on the Grand Exchange, so yeah, I came close to dropping them. I'm still undecided, but I'll probably drop them in the end. Plenty of gems, only keeping uncut diamonds and dragonstones, because obviously dragonstones come cut, and the diamonds, those are probably from Saradim God Wars. But otherwise, I'm only keeping uncut gems, so uncut sapphire, emerald, and ruby. And that's it. Plenty of yak scrolls there, 3,600. Okay, so before we go on to the last 2 tabs, which are the big tabs, let's go through the prices now. Tab 1, now actually it's a bit wrong because I added about 2 mil from it, because what happened was while I was calculating the value of each tab, I forgot to go to the Grand Exchange and take my money out that I already had in the Grand Exchange, so I've added it to the bank now. So this is inaccurate, as you'll be able to say straight away. But tab 1 beforehand came out at 14.8 million, but as you can see, we've got 14 million coins, and we're easily going to beat that with the rest of the food we've got here. So that's probably about 15-16 mil now. Actually, it doesn't look like that, but it might be. Well, who cares? Let's go to the second tab now. My prayer tab. What am I talking about? My herb lore tab. This comes out at 25.2 million. My junk PK tab comes out at 7.2 mil. My teleports tab, I love my teleports tab. This comes out at probably the value of most of your banks. I know I'm being a bit cheeky there, but this comes out at 51.6 mil. Who knows where it all goes, but yeah, 51.6 mil. My junk tab, as I call it, even though pumpkin is still rising and still has street value, this tab comes to 127 mil. The clue tab, obviously that's low, that's 427k. My resources tab and my pouches tab, that comes out at 28.1 mil. Okay, so before I continue, let me tell you about some other stuff. From the GE, I had a 2.6 mil worth of stuff. Some of it's now back in the bank, some of it's still on the GE. So 2.6 mil on the GE at the time I was counting, or rather evaluating how much my bank was worth. Also, I have 7.5 mil in my kingdom. It's been there for quite a while now. It's probably down to 4 mil, but I haven't actually taken anything out of it. So it's still worth 7.5 mil. If anything, it's worth more. Okay, and that's it. So let's move on to the Slayer tab now. The Slayer tab, I'm just going to come out with it straight away. This comes out at 797 mil. Obviously, standout item being the Elysian. Let's have a quick check at what the price is right now. It is 529 mil, which I didn't know. I thought it was still 500 mil. But no, 529, so that's still pretty nice. So 529 mil, against 797, so apparently everything else is worth 270 mil. I guess it'd be items like Ranger Boots, those are like 20 mil now. This is probably 15 mil a piece. So is the Bandos, the chest and the tassets, those are 15 mil a piece. Let's have a look at these bows outside as well. I think these still have street value. I haven't got a clue. I hope they still have street value because I want to junk trade them at some point. Actually get the full value of them. So let's have a look. Are they still rising? Yes, they are. 12 mil for the Zami bow, 10 mil a piece for the Guthix bows. I got 2 of them from a deal, a merchanting deal, I guess. But the other one came from a clue. The other Guthix bow came from a clue. So I got lucky there. Other standout items: cannonballs, dragon claws, 2.7k dragon diamond bolts rather. I keep dragon bolts for PKing, obviously. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Items I like myself though: my longsword, my rapier, which is somewhere. There it is. And also my arcane stream. There it is. So yeah, that's my Slayer tab. Okay, this is getting a bit long now, so I have to quickly finish up. This is my Slayer drops tab. This comes out at... It's telling me... No, that's wrong. It's come out at 400 mil. And that's not counting these. The Earth Talisman, 135k of them. That's not included in the price. I'll include that in a minute. So without those, 400 mil. 14 whips, 14 souls, 28 bows, 28 granite mauls, a visage, plenty of dragon drops, but though cheap. 18 dragon hatchets, that's about 36 mil there. These are 5 mil each, and I've got, is it 16 or is it 18? 16 berserker rings, 3 seers, 17 warriors. Obviously that's because I'm going Dagonoth Kings. As you can see here, got Dagonoth bones and hides. I did sell 700 bones just before double experience weekend. But the hides are still accurate, so all these Dagonoth drops here are equivalent to these hides here, so you could actually work out the drop ratio. I did do it about a week or 2 ago, and then it came out at 1 in 40, but I think it's a lot lower now. I think it's more like 1 in 35 now, because I've been getting a lot more drops. I got about 7 within 190 kills on my last task. 3 berserker rings and 4 warrior rings. So moving on, hides, plenty of rune now, 220 rune helms, 117 rune meds, 196 chains, 149 rune limbs, but yet you see it, 133 key halves, or 144 loops. Plenty of irons from KBD. Okay, so that's about it. So that's 400 mil. But that wasn't including the Earth Talisman. That's my merchanting item of choice. Today it went up 63 GP, so it's actually a considerable amount more than it would have been yesterday. But that comes out at 207 mil. So altogether in this tab, 607 mil. Altogether in this tab, 797 mil. So that's where the bulk of my money is. So yeah, altogether it came out at 1.6 billion, or to be more precise, 1,662,100,697. So not long till I'm 1.7. And hopefully in 3 months time, when I do post this again, hopefully we'll have hit the 2 billion mark. So until then, see ya.